Welcome back, one and all, to Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX. I am here in the Mirage Mahal, and we have found out that there is a lizard missing. We are here performing our duties as King Barbarian of the Sands, Professional Lizard Finder. We are going to add Professional Lizard Finder to our repertoire of vast titles. We have to go and try and track down the caretaker of said lizard, and I do believe it is this lady over here. We're not going to waste any time today at all. Your Dryness, Drac, where are you? Oh, what am I to do? This is all my fault. It's probably because he's just standing so incredibly still that you can't find him. He's functionally invisible. I will track him down by scent, because even if you're invisible, I can still smell you. If he's a lizard, he doesn't bathe in water. He bathes in the guts of the insects he eats, because that's how lizards in Gleba clean themselves. Lizard gut baths. It's disgusting to anyone watching, and it's the reason why they don't have any natural predators, because they just stink so badly. Anyway, yes, I do need something. I'm afraid I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm kind of hunting for His Dryness, the Lizard King, Her Majesty's most beloved pet lizard. I'm sorry. What? You're a professional lizard hunter. No, not a hunter. I don't hunt the lizards. I track the lizards. I'm a lizard tracker. I excel in that. Oh, okay. Odd distinction, but you go off, King. I am the maiden Mislay who mislaid Her Majesty's lizard. Well, is that what they're calling me already? It happened 20 minutes ago. Fine. I suppose I am. Did you have some business with me? You wish to help in the hunt? Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I'm currently searching this area, so if you could hunt for him elsewhere, I'd be so very much obliged. He despises loud noises, and he loves to hide where there are no noisy people. They kind of go hand in hand. He doesn't like loud noises, and if there's noisy people, you go elsewhere. So that's fantastic. That's the best bit of knowledge that you could ever ask for. Were you to go south to such a place? South? Such? Were you to go to such a place and make a clap, or some such surprising noise? Oh, okay. Your advice is to go to places that are quiet and then make them not quiet by making noise. And if he's there, he'll be uncomfortable and leave. Gotcha. Okay, your Gleban dialect is... It takes a minute for my ears to acquire the knowledge of your dialect. I cannot thank you enough for helping me in this hunt. You are truly kind. Oh, you're very welcome. It's what I do. I hunt things, and things respond in kind. Because I just go out hunting, and, well, this giant axe on my back does all the work. Do I know how to clap? Is that something I know how to do? Battle records. No, miscellaneous. Miscellaneous? Party tricks. I can clap, right? Oh, it's part of my dance routine. We don't need this at the moment. Can I just intentionally clap? Oh, fantastic. Now it's just... How do I do? How do I... There we go. I can clap. Okay, so now I could just go around the entirety of Gleba and just clap. Everything and everyone gets an applause, except for the fact that I am a Celestrian that can track lizard scents across the dimensions, and I know exactly where they all are. Clap, clap, clap. He's in the tree! There he is! Look at him! He's a lizard! He's got a bow and everything! And a tail ring. Wow, they really are promiscuous. They shackled his tail. Are you just running into... I think it's an idiot. He just ran into, like, several walls. I genuinely think the lizard is brain damaged. He just... Oh, hi. Do you need service? Did you really... Was there supposed to be a chase sequence where I try and run after him? Well, I am lizard trapper extraordinaire. I do not need to do anything out of excitement or exertion. I don't need to exert myself. The lizards will literally just run straight into my arms. I'm fairly certain you would have had to chase after him, but apparently my reflexes are insane enough where I could just stand there. It reminds me of the practice of catching fish by just standing in a river very, very still with your hands open in the river. So a fish just kind of goes into your grip and you just pull him out. So easy like. Anyway, Miss Lade, I found your missing thing. Where are you? Where did you go? Did you vanish? Where did she vanish to? Excuse me, do you know where the girl was? I don't care about the fruit at the moment. I kind of, where is the lizard lady? She's vanished. She's supposed, fine, I'll go up to the throne room, I guess. If I can't find Miss Lay, I'm gonna just talk to the steward. I found the lizard. I'm a lizard hunter. Are you who I'm after? We are all searching for Her Majesty's most beloved pet lizard who is unfortunate. It's in my pocket. He has never run off like this before. I wonder what could have happened. Well, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's that time of season. What is this I see before me? The lizard with you is none other than His Dryness, the Right Honorable Drac. You're as good as your word, Wanderer. As promised, I will request for you an audience with Her Majesty. Well, okay, that worked. Oh, wow, we're having this audience right now. Wow, that is an ostentatious garb. Not as awesome as mine, though. I have a crown. My crown is infinitely better than yours, and Reju's is infinitely better than yours as well. We're both better than you. Your exalted majesty, may I present to Dynne, the intrepid traveler who discovered his exalted dryness Drac. His drakiness? Drakiness. Volptua, Queen of Gleba. No, reverse that. Volptua, Queen of Gleba. Do we really have to talk about your boring old traveler right now? We have so many more important things to discuss, like the status of our dwindling water supplies. How am I supposed to bathe every 12 hours on the nose without an extreme amount of lotion and water? There are things to discuss, and, well, Miss Lay is at the center of them. Remind me, dear, Drac hasn't run away before, has he? No, I'll answer for you. This is what happens when I don't bathe. The sand, it gets in my throat. He's never run away, which means you must have done something horrible to him, you vicious, spiteful little brat. Tell me what you did, immediately, right now. Extrapolate on your nonsense behaviors. Oh, your majesty, forgive me. I was taking the utmost care of his dryness, I promise, I swear, as always, and then just suddenly he was gone. Gone, you say? What do you mean, gone? He's never run away before. You did something. I want an exact accounting of every action you've taken. Fine. If you're gonna play the silent game, well, I'll play my own game. I am far too pretty to play your game, so I will only play my gorgeous games. I am far too important to even think about listening to pathetic excuses. Run along, pack your things, you're fired. Be thankful that I don't press for execution. But please, your majesty, No, there will be nothing further to be said. What was it you wanted, you little lost traveler? I see. You want me to hand over that lovely golden fruit? Well, I'd love to, of course, especially as it's you who's asking, but I simply can't. What? What's with that look? Why? Do you want an explanation? You demand an explanation from Volptua, Gleba Clean of Always? I mess up my title all the time. No one is allowed to question or give me the side eye when I do that. I don't have it, that's why. Anyway, yeah, I got rid of it. I ate it, technically. I was just slipping out of a lovely, relaxing bath, and it was just gone. I don't know where it went. So, yeah, sometimes that happens. I expect some horrid, jealous, spiteful wretch who works for me probably took it for herself and ate it. What? No, your majesty, I would never! Your exalted highness, there is something you must see. What is going on? Oh, please don't say that this is some kind of issue of statecraft. I leave that to my superiors. At least when it comes to statecraft. No one is better than me at anything other than statecraft, of course. It was found beneath the tree where his dryness was recaptured. The fruit! Can I have this? Give this to me immediately before something happens, because I know something is going to happen. Someone's going to get consumed by the purple, and someone is going to turn into a monster. Oh, would you look at that? It's the golden fruit we were just talking about. How fortuitous. How funny as well. What on earth was silly old Drac doing with it? I don't know, was he hungry? Do you feed him? Do you do anything with him but admire and shackle him? Well, as long as I've got it back, that's the main thing. I don't suppose you'd be willing to just give it to me immediately. So, my intrepid adventurer, I suppose I should hand this over to you, shouldn't I? You absolutely should, because it's literally the fruit of a god tree, the world shrub, and it'll turn you purple, and there's no amount of bathing that would clean you of that kind of dirt, stain, filth, even. Ho ho ho! Are you stupid, or are you, well, stupid? You really thought I was going to give it to you, didn't you? Oh no, I'm going to slice it all up into teeny weeny pieces and put it in my bathwater. Why? I could just take it. Do you not see the giant this would not be the first time I've slapped some sense into a person of your stature. Like, have you seen what I did to Batsarig and Batman? Like, I literally sucker punched Batman. I'm quite certain you do not want anything that my axe can throw. Well, threaten me, why don't you? A fruit like this is bound to make my skin even softer and more beautiful. Assuming that's even possible, of course. So, for your insolence, I'm going to do this right in front of you. Guards, chain him up. Make him watch. Oh, wow, we're having a stare-off right now. I'm sure you won't mind the fruit you've been searching so hard for being sacrificed for such a noble cause. I'm halfway tempted to let you go through with this, have you be consumed with the purple, and then beat you down myself as a justified action because you would turn into a monster. Fine, do it yourself. Let's see what goes wrong. I welcome the challenge. Feel free. Let's see. I am more than willing to do this. I am more than capable of fighting whatever monster. I've already fought King Swimples. I have fought have we fought dragons yet? I couldn't kill a horse, but I'm fairly certain I could. I've beat some drakes. What are they called? Wyverns? The green dudes. We killed them easily enough. I killed 10 of them in a single evening. We made a day of it. Come on then, my Dracky-woo. That nasty, dirty traveler touched you, didn't he? Show me on the doll where the traveler touched you. Let's get you in the bath and wash off this filth. Oh, you put that fruit in the water and there'll be filth aplenty. Oh, wait, right, you're here. Stella, you're a woman as well, aren't you? You have the wings. Can you talk some sense into her? I feel like she'd appreciate it more from someone of your height. You're taller than me. If you could fly, does it count to be taller than people? I feel like that's cheating. Oh, the flapping cheek of that woman. What kind of queen is she supposed to be? She's horrible. Oh my god, do we actually agree about something? Oh my god, me and Stella. Man, I suppose even the most extreme of situations will push a pair together. Oi, sock ears, were you even listening? Reluctant, I was plotting vengeance. She said she's gonna chop off the fig and chuck it into her bath. I mean, it's not the worst thing. People have eaten these things before, and unless they literally ate them whole in a single bite, like unhinged their jaw like a desert snake, sail serpent, toxic snake, I don't know what they're called, I forget. I haven't read my bestiary in a hot minute. She said she's gonna chop it up and chuck it in her bath. Yeah, I'm fine with that. If she wants to experience the exfoliating power of world tree, world shrub fruit, well, allow her to be consumed by the purple. I don't mind. Who knows what'll happen when she starts cooking up a syrup of figs in her bathtub? I can't imagine it'll be pretty. Yeah, that's the point. I'm a vengeful spirit. Humans, these mortals, they need to learn their lessons. You only need to touch a hot stove once before you're like, I'm not gonna touch any more hot stoves. So let her learn. Let her experience the purple. We've got to stop her. Quick, get down on that big bathroom with all the baths. Chop, chop. Don't tell me to keep my hair on. What is with your elf speak? I haven't been accustomed to it in a hot minute. But that's fine. It's fine. Do you have any advice? How do I get into the bathroom? Oh, I'm dismissed. It was to be expected, I suppose. Her Majesty's father was so busy. He'd often leave her starved of company for hour upon hour. Oh no, the little rich princess being deprived of company for 4 hours. Oh, man, what could be worse than being alone with your thoughts for 4 hours? Oh, woe unto those. Woe unto those. How do I get... What's through here? Did we ever explore these places? I don't think we did. Oh, hi, you have a flat hat. According to all known laws of aviation, those sail serpents are not capable of flight, but they fly anyway because they're sail serpents. Those who consume the golden fruit will have their wishes granted. Oh, great. What kind of nonsense have you been spouting? You probably just told her this story so you could get like a promotion or like entrance to the bath or something banal like that. I wonder if it is that which Her Majesty was given is one of the such fruits of the legend. Just listen to me. Such silliness. Man, my words are not good. Can I just stare into the void for 30 hours? I will open and close this wardrobe. This is an exercise that Celestrians do on occasion where we just open the wardrobes. We taunt the darkness. What is the bookshelf? There's no books of interest. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Learning to Live with Lizards. That's a questionable book. It's full of tips and information about how to feed, clean, and otherwise keep your pet lizard happy. Wow, I'm so glad I have this knowledge. Can I break her pots? I feel no remorse for breaking her pots. None whatsoever. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Did we go over here as well? Can I go in here? Whatever do you think his dryness was doing with that golden fruit? I can't even imagine. Well, that's because you lack the imagination of, I don't know, higher beings. Wow, purple sheer cloth. Ooh, a pair of sandals. Nice. I don't mind robbing her blind. She's a bit of a hoity-toity, stuck-up princess. We need to find our way into the bathhouse. Water is coming down from the top. Maybe we can find a drainage outlet. We could do a reverse thing. Instead of coming up from the sewers, we could come in from where they're feeding the water. How do I get up? I need to get up to get down. I cannot believe that Miss Lay has been, dismissed. It's so unfair. Yeah, pull yourself together, woman. Have some pride. What's out here? Is there a balcony? A balcony upon which I can address the unwashed masses. La 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 la. The wanderer who seeketh the golden fruit now seeketh golden lizard to boot. I decided to compose a piece chronicling your current crisis. Doth thou it pleaseth you? No, it does not. Unless you can tell me how to get into the bathroom. What is this? What is this entrance? Ooh, a random location with $2. What is up here? We can explore the Mirage Mahal. Ooh, I'm on the parapets. Lovely. Look at these barrels. You're in 3 dimensions. You're rendered in 3 dimensions. Excuse me, ma'am. You feel like you're going to be vastly important to me. Ooh, an old man. Hello, old man. The wife of our previous ruler sadly passed away not long after young Volptua was born. The poor young thing never even saw her mother's face. All we see and hear of her is an awful behavior, but we forget that great sadness lies behind it. Well, I'm not going to hold that against her. I'm just going to hold the fact that she's stealing my fruit against her. No sin is worse than withholding fruit from me. I'm trying to make a fruit salad and she's stopping me from making a fruit salad. It's disgusting. Deplorable. A box. Oh, I need to get to that box. How do I get to that box? We need to find a secret entrance. Oh, I bet there's a secret entrance behind it. We can tell on our map. Secret entrance. Secret entrance. Secret entrance. Leading to red chests. Secret, secret, secret chests. A magic key. Magic key? Magic key? Important items. Magic key. A key capable of opening locks protected by magic seals. Oh, I did not realize that the magic key was here. Oh, once we're done with our business in Gleba, I am going to have to compile my knowledge and consult the ancient tomes to figure out where all the things are. Oh, that is incredibly helpful. We're going to have to make that work for us. Oh, we are indeed going to do that. Hello? Why are you fishing in a fountain? What? Do you keep fish in the fountains? What is wrong with you? I beg your pardon. You wish to know how you may enter the Queen's private bathing chamber? Yes, I do. Do you know, you bowl-cut fisherman? I can see that you do not seek such a thing lightly. I suppose I must impart to you my most secretive knowledge. The water that floweth by here runneth into the very chamber you seek. Were you to immerse yourself in it, you would be swept straight to Her Majesty's most private of chambers. But I cannot vouch for the safety of such passage. You may find yourself beaten and bruised, battered and busted after such a fall. Well, I've fallen from greater heights. I beg your pardon. You say you fell from the skies into a waterfall once before, and didn't even suffer so badly. I don't know where you got the idea that I didn't suffer. I lost my halo and my wings. It takes a lot of sacrifice to survive from the heavens. Whoa, all right then, Mr. Celestrian. I'd very much like to see how such a fall can be endured without harm. Show me your mastery of plummeting. Yeah, eventually. Not right now. I need to consult with the one who is in 3 dimensions. You're a quest giver. Paladins are proud knights who don hardy armor in order to devote their lives to the protection of their beloved comrades. Only us holy knights, such as ourselves, can master the sacred virtues such as forbearance and selflessness. Wow, you literally have to be a paladin to be selfless? That is... Wow, talk about gatekeeping. It seems you meet the necessary requirements for paladinship. Well met. I am Brunhild, paladin and proud. Paladins can harbor the souls of the departed within their very bodies. That seems like an affront to all things natural. It's like, yeah, I'm going to take the souls of the departed and use them to augment my own strength. I am going to deny them their eternal peaceful rest in the arms of the Almighty just because I want to punch through concrete. As a Celestrian, the very thought is abhorrent to me. You must be tested before I can teach you more. I need to eliminate all paladins from existence. If they steal the souls of the dead, they need to be eliminated. Go out into the desert and prove that you can protect your companions. Why did I say it like that? It's the sand. It clogs the throat. Make yourself the whipping boy 10 times. Well, I mean, how? Do I have that skill? Do so, and perhaps the path to the paladin will be opened before you. Will you undergo the trial? I suppose I will. You've received a most ridiculous quest request. Will you put yourself to the test with 106th quest? Taking soul control. Brunhild, the Mirage Mahal, wants to see if you've got what it takes to be a paladin. Use the whipping boy ability to protect your companions 10 times in battle in the desert sands of the just desert. Yes, I will accept this quest. Good. Fantastic, child. Now do your best. Even poor paladins have the power to command souls. That's disconcerting to the extreme. It is passing the test that counts. Okay. Oh god, do you have a Stella? Oh, I am so sympathetic. Why is yours yellow? Hey, Brunhild, you're not thinking of making this weed a paladin, are you? Have you lost your bloody mind? I have warned you about showing yourself without my permission, Willow. Come here this instant. Oh, sorry, it's just I can tell a soft-hearted soul when I see one. Don't blame me when you get let down again. I can sympathize immensely. I have my own spirit. She's in my chest at the moment, and she's just like watching, I don't know, reruns of Seinfeld. I don't know where she got those tapes. We haven't been back to the observatory. She hasn't had the time to raid Akila's storehouse. I don't understand. It doesn't matter. Just because I hear Jerry Seinfeld, like, doing the, you can't believe, like, that tone of voice, just in my head at all times. He's one of the voices in my head, and that's a terrifying predicament to exist in. What you saw then was one of the souls I command. I can do nothing but sympathize. Oh, man, I need to put you and your kind down just out of, puerile sympathy. Like, before I was just like, this is an affront to nature, but now it's just like, maybe paladins are truly selfless creatures. The reason why those spirits aren't subjected to the masses is because, okay, maybe I do want to preserve the title of paladin. Maybe this is not as bad as I thought, because if those are the type of souls that you're maintaining control over, that's an acceptable sacrifice. An insolent one, to be sure, but an excellent one as well. A fine companion. Wow, I wish I could say the same. All mine knows how to do is kind of button mash on a train. I wonder what manner of soul you'll command. I look forward to finding out. I don't recommend you ever meeting Stella. It's not good. It is not good. No, it is not. But alright, we just need to figure out how to become whipping boys. We need to find a whip. I'm sure Bolts will be able to find a whip for us. Alright, let's go dive bomb into the bathhouse. It looks as if the water floweth down into the chambers of the queen. Privately, after all. Jump in? Yes, I will jump in. Geronimo! Wow, I am... I hope I have my pool noodle. Only the one, though. I don't need any more than one pool noodle. Oh, my ankles! Oh, luckily for us, the water broke my fall, because it's not high enough up for us to reach terminal velocity. Celestrians may have slightly less dense bones, but that doesn't mean... Well, it does mean that they break that much easier because we have, slightly holler? We holler out, y'all. No, we have more hollow, slightly less dense bones. It's because of our wings, after all. Wait, you bathe with socks and sandals on? You bathe fully clothed? Like, this is not, it's like, no, it's like, like a bikini or a bathing suit or whatever you, that's perfectly, but you're like in thigh highs, you've got your crown on, jewelry, makeup, you got the royal skirt cape thing. Like, maybe not? What do you think you're doing here? How dare you barge in on the divine Voluptua's sacred bath time, you beast? Divine, that is blasphemy of the highest order, and I'm going to have to smite you for that. Oh, I see. You've come to get that silly little fruit back that you seem to care so much about, haven't you? Yes, actually. Aw, poor old you. If only you'd been a little quicker. Yeah, so many people have said the same sentiment to me. I'm afraid it's already been sliced up into teeny tiny pieces. Oh boy. The lizard is going to be consumed by the purple. Oh, my little dracky wacky woo. Were you scared, my baby? Oh, yes, you were, weren't you? Well, it's all right now, precious. Oh, no. Dracky poo? He's being consumed. Oh, he's flying. Well, that's concerning. Oh, he's glowing. Big and yellow. Golden. Oh, he's quite a bit larger. Wow, there was no purple. How did he manage to channel the power of the fig without being consumed by the purple? It's probably because it was only a single slice. He didn't consume the entire thing, so this is only a fraction of the power of this particular fig. I quiver in my boots at the thought of a lizard eating an entire fig. What would have happened? He's like twice your height. Oh, my Dracky Woo! What happened to you? You're ugly. Ugly? How dare you? What do you mean ugly? I ate this fruit to be one with you, to become whole with my queen. Oh God, he could talk. Help me. Oh, nope. Oh, she's being kidnapped. Well, this is your just desserts. You're not gonna, can it manipulate its size? How did you fit down the well? What happened to all the other fruit pieces? This is why I told you fools to not eat the fruit. What is wrong with all of you people? Oh, my goodness gracious. His dryness was transformed into a monster. The golden fruit was an instrument of evil that turned innocence into beast. Yeah, I wonder if only there was someone who could have warned you about such an outcome. Insignificant fools. Oh, this is what happens when mortals ignore the divine. And it's like, I am literally an angel descended upon from heaven to grant you wisdom. And you're like, oh, you're an idiot. I'm not going to listen to you. And thus I was denied, and thus your queen was kidnapped by a lizard. The queen was kidnapped. It surely is punishment for her self-centered behavior. I mean, also true, but it's more because you don't want to listen to me. If a guy in a barbarian outfit with a giant axe and a crown comes giving you advice, you freaking better listen. She's being punished by the Almighty. Well, she's being punished by something. And the Almighty is as good of an explanation as ever. I'm going to break her pots. Because if there's nothing I am more excelling at, it's pot breaking. Can I? There's nothing over here. Fine, I suppose this is our only opportunity to take a bath. Everyone take a bath. Nice, our ankles are clean. Why would you have a table like that? This is such a weird bathhouse. Are you good? You didn't stop them. What is a wanderer such as yourself doing in Her Majesty's private bathing chamber? Did you not get the memo about anything that's been going on? Yeah, perhaps now is not the time for such trifles. Did you see his dryness? He turned into a hulking green monster. No, that's a different thing. And then he picked up the queen and carried her off down the well over yonder. Over yonder. It's literally an inch away from us. Regardless, fine. I'm done dealing with incompetence. Let's go into this area and track them down, I suppose. We're in a brand new area called the Plumbed Depths. This is the old waterways, and it's full of monsters beyond reckoning and count, and we need to kill them. We need to destroy them all, and we'll start with this dude. We'll start with whatever this dude is. We're going to tear them apart. A Legionnaire and a Prestidigitator. I can't roll my purr. A Prestidigitator. It's a green cat. Everything down here is green because it's all toxic. Legionnaires were once Gittish slaves conscripted to bolster the ranks of their army. At the height of the Empire's control, their army numbered in the 100,000s. Legionnaires made up the bulk of their force. The unparalleled cruelty of the Empire was made readily apparent through their use of Legionnaires, as they did not care about the lives of their forces and approached any problem with the simple mentality of, throw more men at it. As they were cursed in life to serve, so too are they cursed in death, to keep fighting for their defunct empire. Prestidigitators are the numerologists of the magical world. Possessing an intense love of numbers and digits, they spend all their free time thinking about numbers and trying to solve age-old magical and mathematical problems. The most famous Prestidigitator, Cat von Euler, was the reason that the theory of the Arcanosphere, the magical field that allows for the existence and utilization of magic, was established in the early 4th century. Let's destroy them. There's nothing that can stand in our way because everything falls to us. We'll slice up the cat. Charles can set the dead dude on fire. They would be much better off if they could put their eyeballs back into their, skulls, faces. They have teeth. I suppose it would technically be a skull. Anyway, this is fine. Bolts, attack the thing, 71 damage. That's acceptable. 111. Oh, they're pathetic. Everything down here is going to fall with the utmost ease. Nothing will be able to stand against us because we are power. We've got some experience. Nice. $226. How incredible. Thank you for that. We won't focus on that. We can stand on these sluiceways. Excuse me for a second. Oh, creatures. Are there any other new creatures down here? There is. There's an admirer. Again, with a green theme. Green theme. Green theme. He's made of sludge. Potentially. I don't know. We have to get close enough to lick it to find out. Made of melted green apple candy, admirers live for the day that they find a confectionery shop that would be willing to hire them. Having been inspired in their youth by the wondrous rainbow swirls of lollipops and jawbreakers, these sugary sludge monsters want little more than to spread sweet joy to the masses. Fair warning, however, if you do run into an admirer and they give you treats, be sure to inspect it thoroughly for any residue from the admirer itself, because it is highly addictive. Anyway, it's going to die just as easily, because I imagine it's quite slow. You missed with your lightning attack. How pathetic are you, you Legionnaire? You don't have the skill to stand against me at all. Frizzle. Boom. You're dead. You're dead by the power of my fireballs. My fireballs. 268. No levels. I don't expect us to get levels nearly as often. Ooh, some cowpat. There's nothing that says I am in the sewers than cowpat in the pots. Excuse me, cat. Can you not get in the way? Apparently that's too much to ask. Ooh, a Dython. Ooh, more enemies. I'm glad we're getting all these enemies out of the way quickly, because I think there's like 4 or 5 down in here that we need to deal with, but that's fine. Clearing out the monsters is certainly helpful to the people of Gleba. Dythons are die-hard thespians. They study classical playwrights, screenwriters, and poets for years, all to improve their craft. The most famous Dython, William Snakespeare, not to be confused with William Shakesquatch, is credited with writing over 300 award-winning plays. You may recognize some of his works like Snakes on a Train, Citizen Snake, Metal Cog 3, The Return of Snake, Snake the Game, the Movie, Reservoir Snakes, 12 Angry Snakes, and Home Alone. We're going to blow them all up. Nothing can stand in our way, especially when we channel the power of explosions. Boom. Venomous Vapor. Are you gonna poison me? Unaffected, unaffected, unaffected. Oh, nuts. She's been envenomated. Well, that's inconvenient. I'm going to have to cure you. I'm gonna have to get some squelches going. Enemies are defeated. That's perfectly fine. Experience, money, power. Except the power comes in the... Ow, poison. Ow, poison. Let's go through here first. Poison. How do we fix the poison? We can fix poison by spells and attributes. That's what we do. Charles, who has Squelch? Bolts, can you heal nuts? No longer poisoned. Fantastic. Oh, great. The admirers are here. Let's just get past them. All of these narrow passageways in this place makes it extremely difficult to, like, scooch on past all of these monsters, but somehow we'll make it work. Ooh, a Resurrock. Nice. We do need some of those for various recipes that we'll get to. A ghost. Hello, ghost. How are you doing? I am Aqueous, Hydrator, father of Volptua and former monarch of these lands. Wow, you must be extremely disappointed. We're in a sewer, right? Or not necessarily a sewer, but at the very least a waterway. Why on earth is there a bookshelf in the waterway? Please wonder. Stop looking at the bookshelf. Don't wonder about this. They're waterproof books. Heed the words of a father racked with regret. In my life, I sought only recognition as a great king and gave little thought or time to my poor daughter. Her selfishness, her willfulness, her inability to relate to others, her insane, self-aggrandizing behavior. The blame for all of these unfortunate traits lies at my door. Well, I don't know, replace the hinges and take out the deadbolt and replace the door then. If you're a ghost, you can talk to her, no? Or, well, you can influence the world, write a note, I don't know, do something. Be creative. Don't rely on the Celestrians to pass on your final regrets. Why do I always have to be the one to bear the final regrets of these people? I cannot bear to see her live out her life in loneliness, ignorant of the warmth that lies within the mortal heart. Are you trying to set me up with your daughter? I mean, that's such a weird thing to do for a ghost. Wanderer, you must rescue my daughter from the beast and from herself. Please fulfill an old man's final wish. Fine, I suppose I will. There's a book called An Encyclopedia of Gigasteel Weapons. If you're aiming to get a good load of Gigasteel weapons made, then there's no such thing as too much iron ore. Dynne finds recipes for a Gigasteel broadsword, a Gigasteel lance, and a Gigasteel whip. He also finds recipes for a Gigasteel bar, Gigasteel claws, and a Gigasteel fan. Are you a fan of Gigasteel? I don't blame you. It's an incredible metal. Not to mention the one final recipe for a Gigasteel axe. Well, that's inconsequential compared to mine. My axe is already made of awesome metal. Let's get out of here. We must leave. Why is this place so big? Where am I going? There was a chest up north. Oh, hello, Legionnaire. Can I just, again, scooch on past all of you? Please and thank you. Ooh, an enchanted stone. Those are quite useful to get. Quite useful indeed. Oh, hello, Dython. I need you to move. Oh, God, you're looking for me. Don't. Quick, unlock the door. Those are the type of doors that we can unlock. Ooh, a mummy. Nice. Those purple doors are the type of doors we can unlock now that we got the magic key, so I'm glad we got that. But the mummy, he's purple and blue mouth. Everything in here is interestingly colored. It's either purple or green. What an odd series of colors for these. Mummies lead pitiful unlives. Perpetually hunted for their amethyst-colored bandages, their numbers are dwindling. In the long-forgotten past, an unknown Giddish king condemned thousands to death by burying them alive. The spirits of those caught in the senseless slaughter refused to move on until the king himself burned in hell. Currently, it is unknown as to the reason why the last few remaining mummies are rising from their slumber, but whatever is driving them cannot be good. Unfortunately for them, just because they're purple does not mean they're able to channel the power of purple. They are not that shade of purple, unfortunately, and thus they're all going to die. Oh no, a single point of damage. I'm terrified of the Flythons. Terrified. What are you going to do, slap me? Oh no, 4 points of damage. Take this axe. Let me ask you a question. How do you like the taste of metal? Ooh, Nuts does get a level up. Level 31. Nice. Look at those stats. Look at those stats. That's pretty good. Ooh, a new spell, More Heal. That is going to be quite a helpful addition to our collection. Quite helpful indeed. Let's go in this metal door. Nice, we're in the jail. Oh, the door is locked, of course. What is the point of being able to come in here with our new magic key if the doors inside are locked? What nonsense is that? The door is locked and we can't open it. What is the point of this? The door is also... Everything is... Oh, I am disappointed. What is downstairs? What is this place? It's a grave. Why is there... Have we fought... We've fought ghouls like that before. I can't even interact with any of these graves. This is such a haphazard way of burying the dead. Like, they're not in neat rows. They're not... There's no inscription. This is literally just a meaningless graveyard. Is this literally only meant for prisoners? Wow. Treat your dead with any less respect, why don't you? So many corpses. Like, you treat them with such little respect that they are literally climbing out of their graves. That's disgusting. That's reprehensible to a Celestrian like me. I literally came down here for a bunch of mithril. That's... Yeah, fine, whatever. We'll deal. We'll deal. Hi, admirer. Where are we going? We're looking for... Oh, the bridge is out that way. That's fine. Let's go down this way, into the waterways. What else is around here? More cats. What is with all of the cats? Just climb up. Ooh, another staircase down. We're just getting further and further down into the sewers. Oh god, the plumb depth is massive. I didn't even realize the plumb depths was so long. Ooh, Manguinis. Have we fought Manguinis before? I feel like we have, outside of Hermione. I feel like we have. We definitely fought Manguinis, haven't we? We definitely have. Don't fight the cat. Good. Barrels. Oh, hi, Manguini. Barrels, barrels, barrels. Moonwort bulb. And water. Fresh water. Fresh water staying fresh down here. Oh, God, Manguinis. How is it possible for fresh water to stay fresh down here? There's a lot of monsters. Can I just blow them up? Here, Dynne, you attack. Charles. No, Dynne, you attack. Charles, you do boom. Bolts, you can attack. And Nuts, attack one of the Legionnaires. Ooh, 194. Nice critical hit. What else is around? Oh no, 1 damage. We are incredibly overpowered for this area. Manguini's dead. And between Nuts and Dynne, we should definitely be able to kill all of them. Yeah, poke. And slash. And they're all dead. Fantastic. It's like, we don't even need any extra levels for this. This is, I mean, it's good experience. And the chance of dropping items is pretty high with 4 enemies. A terrible tattoo. Actually, that's incredibly helpful. We're going to need several terrible tattoos for various recipes, for various accessories. So I am quite glad that we managed to get our hands on one of those. But how do we get down? Where is the staircase down? How do I get down? Oh, we have to go across the thing over here. All right, yeah, that makes sense. We're exploring other areas. Oh, wow, it goes even further down. Hopefully this place is smaller than I remember, because there's a chest up there, there's a chest over there, and there was a blue chest as well. Okay, that's fine. So 3 chests we need to get. It's basically like that one symbol we all drew in school in terms of the shape and the layout. So as long as you know where you're going, you'll be able to find out where you're going. There's a blue chest over here as well that I want to yoink. Ooh, there are 2 of them. I didn't realize there was a second one. Worth my time, I suppose. Nails. And Sage's Elixir. Okay, Sage's Elixir is actually pretty good. I think it's better than Magic Water. I think. Sage's, I can check. I don't want to check. I can check. Let me check. Items. Everyday items. Charles would have it? Charles would have it, yeah. Sage's Elixir. An enchanted elixir that restores around 90 MP to a single ally. Yeah, Sage's Elixir is just better Magic Water. So that's what that does. Hello, cat. Goodbye, cat. Isn't there? Yeah, there's the chest. Right, we need to get this red one. Is there anything over here? It's a weird place for a staircase. Seems rather meaningless in my eyes, but who knows? Maybe there's something down there in the future. Ooh, a mini medal. That's actually kind of helpful. We need to go back to the pirate. Once we're done in Gleba, we'll go back to the pirate and see if there's any loot for us in there. Give me this one as well. What is this going to be? Gloves. Ooh, a magic shield. Have we bought those before? I don't know if we need to get those ourselves. Or if we already have some of those. Oh, Volptua, we found her. Someone help me! I demand to be rescued this instant. Queen Volptua's voice can be heard coming from deeper within. Sure, I'll rescue her. That's what I do. However reluctantly. She is a member of my flock, after all. Alright, that's fine. Hey, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I do have a priest. She can heal you if necessary. Please, you've got to help me. Drax's gone mad. He thinks... He honestly thinks he's in love with me or something. Oh, do I have to intervene on the lizard? All right, fine. Here, turn around. Watch me. I'll yank his tail. His weak spot is the chain.
My illustrious Volptua, now I have you all to myself. I can't tell you how long I've loved you.
Oh, what is this? Lizards, wings, that hairstyle. You're one of those paladin spirits, aren't you? Oh God, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. You're that traveler who lifted me up and lugged me back and I was laying low in that tree. You nearly spoiled all my plans to use that fruit to realize all my wild dreams. Oh God, I don't want to imagine what kind of wild dreams a lizard would have, especially one that bathed in lizard guts, in insect guts.
Ugh. My animal instincts told me that if I feasted on its flesh,
why would you put it like that?
My body would remodel itself into a fine mortal form.
I think you misunderstand what it means to be mortal. To be mortal is to be capable of death. You as a lizard were already capable of dying. You were immortal. You mean a human form.
And how right they were. Oh, just look at me. Am I not the most alluring little fellow you ever laid eyes on?
Yeah, I've seen greener.
It may have worked a little too well, I fear, though. My darling Volptua seems almost too overwhelmed to look at me.
How did the scarf get bigger with his neck? You think it would have torn. Dearie me, this poor idiot thinks he's turned into a mortal. It's lucky there's no mirrors nearby.
Did you say something? Never mind. Tell me, what the hell are you doing down here? I came all the way down here for peace and quiet to live out my fantasies with Volptua. She's very voluptuous, hence the name. It's kind of weird that her dad named her Volptua when she was a baby, after all. Have you come to intrude on the greatest love that's ever lived? That between my lordly self and the illustrious Volptua. What? You've taken a shining to the queen?
No, trust me, I'm not. I find her utterly repugnant as a human, and her personality matches.
You're a flapping lizard.
Wait, oh, sorry. Wait, this is Stella talking. Sorry, Stella, you kind of blend, your hairstyle is the same color as the lizard, so you kind of blend it in kind of well. You taking a shining to the queen? You're a flapping lizard.
Lies! I'm not a lizard. I'm a human. I know our love can live at last. I'll not tolerate this intrusion into our love nest.
Ugh, there's sludge and bones down here. What kind of love nest are you into?
You'll leave me and my love it all alone.
No, I can guarantee you I will not do such a thing. Because as utterly as repugnant as I believe Volptua to be, I am not going to subject her to a giant lizard. Drac, he's big and his claws and he's got feet. His ankles are really tiny compared to the rest of his feet and things. He's got a necklace, ribbon, sash, bandana. It used to be some kind of ribbon, but that was when he was small. I suppose it would be like a sash. Now that he's big, it doesn't matter. Omniscient tomes, bequeath us knowledge. Love will make monsters of us all. A fact that rings doubly so for Drac, the Grand Lizier. Having partook of the flesh of the divine fig, he believed that it would allow him to win the heart of Gleba's queen. Sadly, due to the limited capacity of the brain of a lizard, he conflated the terms mortal with human. Thus, the wish granted by the fig was not one he desired. Let us hope, for the sake of all involved, that the blinding force of love will allow us to stumble our way into a resolution that does not end with heartbreak. I think our power is more than enough to deal with this. Egg on, double up. I'm gonna double up because, if we were taking one damage on the low end and 4 damage on the high end, well, you may be a boss, but let's give you every advantage I can. Let's see how well you do with giant fireballs. Bolts, I am still trying to make Toxic Dagger and Victimizer work, so let's try and poison him. Nuts, you can go for Thunder Thrust. Let's see if that'll work. Go for the poison. Please, just get poisoned once. 97 damage. Yeah, we're incredibly powerful. Grand Lizier. Oh, 73 damage. Well, it's because it's on Charles. Charles isn't the strongest of creatures. We got that crit. Wow. Oh, she's only, the lizard is only going for nuts. which is fine. That is acceptable. I think you might technically be a dragon, so I'm just gonna go with the ability that does not do anything extra. Helm Splitter. That lowers defense, so sure, we'll go for that. Charles, just go for Frizzle. Bolts, just keep doing that Toxic Dagger. And Nuts. Let's show off More Heal. More Heal restores at least 165 HP to a single ally, which is an incredible amount of overkill for Charles, but, I mean, why not? Do it anyway. By the power of Fizzle, be fizzled, burn, burninate! I love Ricky. 73 damage. It's like about less than half. Oh no, Bolts is stricken with terror. 191. That is as powerful as a crit from Nuts. That's insane. Just keep doing Helm Splitter, I guess. And Charles, just go for Kasap. Reduces the defense of a group of enemies. Actually, we just have normal sap, right? Just do that. They're terrified. That's perfectly fine. I, too, would be terrified of a lizard who's trying to woo a queen. Fierce Fire. Oh, no. Mid-20s. Ooh, I can perform a coup de grace. Nice. Let's hope we can get that off. And their defense is decreased. What does this do? Tension boost. All right, that'll be fine. Let's see if that'll actually mean anything by the time we do it, because it's entirely possible that it might just die before we even get that off. Bolts, you can just keep doing that Toxic Dagger. I really want it to work. Thunder Thrust, keep doing it. I just want it to be poisoned, please. Frizzle, 88. It's a special move. Wow, we are 2 for 2 on the Thunder Thrusts. That's fantastic. Oh no, 60 damage. Now Nuts can do a coup de grace. That's nice.
Limit broken. 5, 20, 50, and 100.
Oh my goodness. I kind of want to get that tension boost going, because we lowered its defenses with Sap and Helm Splitter or something. So I'm just going to have you do Helm Splitter. Charles, you can defend. Bolts, you can defend. And Nuts, you can just coup de grace. Choir of Angels. Ave Maria. Now everyone is healed by a significant portion. And by significant portion, I mean a very tiny amount. Oh no, 80 damage. The rage subsides. Go for it. How much damage is this going to be? Nearly 1,300 damage. The poor lizard got obliterated. Oh, that is the power of lowering its defenses, getting your tension to 100, and having a gladiator do some extremely powerful attacks. Oh, no trouble at all with this fight. Give me that experience. 1,500 experience. That's powerful. 1,750 gold. Extremely powerful. What loot do we get? Dragon Scale. Dragon Scale, Dragon Scale. There's a song from my childhood. Give it to me. I think we already got one of those, but I'm not going to worry about it.
I can't quite believe it, but I realized when we were fighting.
You call that a fight? All right, I'll be generous. I'll let you call it that.
Mortals do not launch great big flames from their mouths, do they? I really did not become one. Still, it matters not. I cannot allow myself the leisure of defeat. I cannot let my Volptua be back there. She must not return to the Mirage Mahal. It's full of liars, disloyal worms.
I'll die before I allow it. That can be arranged. Please wait. How did you get down here? You came down? How did you get past all the cats and the admirers? Miss Lay? Please, Dynne, my good sir, you must wait. You must not harm his dryness any further. Without him, there would be none with whom our exalted majesty could share her deepest thoughts and feelings. But, Miss Lay, why? Why would you do this for me after I was so horrible to you? I cannot lie. I saw you, Highness. I saw you crying as you spoke to his dryness. You told him you were ashamed of your selfishness, that you were lonely without your esteemed parents. I only wish that you had been able to share such feelings with us, your handmaidens also. Perhaps if it were so, you could become a different person and... Miss Slay.
Aww. I feel so foolish. If I had only stopped to see that there were kindly souls such as Miss Lay in the palace. But lump-headed lizard that I am, I tried to take her from the one place full of people who cared about her. Traveler, I could smell that you are not mortal either, and you seem to know a lot about this golden fruit. I do not relish its power any longer. I long to return to my lizardly form and live happily by Voluptua's side. I relinquish the fruit to you, traveler. I can live happily, knowing that Voluptua has loyal ladies like Miss Lay beside her.
He did it out of the purity of his heart, and so he bequeathed it unto me without falling prey to the temptations of the purple.
Thank you, celestial traveler.
You're welcome, lizard man. May you live in peace and harmony, at your lady's side forevermore, till the end of your days. See, this is what happens when people don't just give me the fruit. Lizards turn into dragons, people learn lessons, or well, they wouldn't learn lessons. I suppose I can admit, all's well that ends well. Voluptua's got a true friend, the lizard's back to normal, and I got the fig. I'll settle for this success. Dracky Woo, I always knew you were watching out for me, weren't you, my Dracky Wacky Woo? Well, now that you know that the lizard is sentient, I'm sure everything is going to turn out for the better. Can I leave now? It's Dynne, isn't it? Thank you. Really, honestly, thank you so much for saving me, and for risking your life. I always thought that no one really cared about me. That's why I was so horrible to everyone. But I realized after what happened. What revelation did you make? I was wrong. Oh, that is a revelation. Miss Slay, Drac, there are all kinds of people and creatures who care about me. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to working together with everyone to make our country the happiest in the world. If you're ever nearby, please come and visit Gleba again. Drac and I will welcome you with open arms and tails. Incredible! We did it, Stella! I am ecstatic and more than willing to share in this joyous occasion with you and your wings and your elf speak. It looks like the Queen's become a bit less of a madam and a bit more of a monarch, thanks to you, Dynne. Nice one. Oh, thank you for the compliment, Stella. Your hair is looking rather lovely today. I don't know a better word. Luscious? Conditioned? Did you change up the conditioner? We bought that new floral conditioner. It's like I did replace it. It was we took that opportunity in the baths. I like how it turned out. 7 figs we've got. Yes, indeed, we've got 7 as well. We should make the train tracks back to the observatory. Is 7 all of them? Oh, we got all 7. There's all 7 figs. We are infinitesimally close to our divine fruit salad. You remember how to get back, don't you? Just go to that blue tree near All Trades Abbey and give the Starflight a shout. We will indeed. Probably. Eventually. Soon. Me and Charles. And then Bolts. And then Nuts. We have manifested ourselves outside of the sewers and we have made an extreme amount of progress today. We found a fruit. The fig is ours and that's fantastic. Now we can spend the next 4 episodes. And I am snowballing, spitballing, eyeballing. I am balling that number. I have no idea whether it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to 12. Because I can't imagine it'll be more than 12. There's probably a lot of side quests that opened up now that we've gotten all of the figs, done all of the stuff in Gleba, and we already found a few quests on the way through Gleba talking to everyone, so, well, we're gonna have to consult with the tomes for that now, won't we? But we'll leave that to future Dynne, the Celestrian Guardian, Master of the Sands, and Tracker of Lizards, because that's what we are. Any final words, Drac?
Kirk.
Words of wisdom. Voluptua, any final words from you? Because we're probably never going to talk to you ever again. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to working together with everyone to make our country the happiest in the world. And if you're ever nearby, please, open arms, that whole spiel. I am so glad. Miss Lay, I'm never going to speak to you again, so again. Oh, Dynne, how can I ever thank you? It'll never be enough. Since she was rescued from the well, Her Majesty has turned over an entirely new leaf. And Drac, too. Huh. It seems so funny to think of him as a monster now. He's been behaving himself impeccably. Well, I'm glad for that. I am extremely glad that all of the people in Gleba are now taking the responsibilities as attendant, lizard, and queen with the appropriate amount of seriousness. But that is going to wrap it up for this episode. Again, on the next few episodes, probably side quests, and then eventually we'll make tracks back to the observatory. So whether you watched this episode for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Thionite Plays Dragon Quest IX: Sentinels of the Lizard People. Later.